Hey guys, me Dave. It's 11/23/2020. It's about 9 p.m. Central Time, and so I thought I'd do a quick video. Um, I just want to tell you guys about my targeting a little bit. I got hit today. I got hit from the time I woke up until about 6 o'clock. I laid down for a nap from 6 to 7, and they kind of stopped. Well, I mean they're still kind of doing it now, but they're putting. I'm not going to go into detail because it's terrible. They're just putting suggestions into me, their thoughts. I've been doing it all day. Not very nice thoughts. Let's just put it at that. So last night and today. So last night I went for a ride. I seen probably 5 cop cars last night, just within I don't know, maybe 5 mile radius. I kind of did a circle around town just to kill some time, last night, and I seen about 5 cops. There was one sitting at the gas station. There was one. I was behind one. There was one sitting over at the ice skating rink. There was one, pulling at the stop sign where I was at. I seen 5 of them. 4 or 5 of them. Yesterday, last night. Okay, so I didn't really think anything of it. I just thought, well, the cops are really out. I don't know if they're out because I'm getting hit, because I was getting hit last night too, yesterday. I kind of been getting it all weekend, but they really kind of ramped it up on Sunday, and so I'm getting hit in a different way. They're putting thoughts into my head. Okay, I'm not getting tortured, like hurt. This is psychological, putting thoughts in my head, right? Okay, so I had a couple of drinks last night, and I was able to sleep. I don't trust these guys. I don't trust them. So I had my hand tied up to the grounding cord, and all this stuff. Like I said before, they can do things, put you in hypnosis and all this stuff. So, last night went fine. Woke up, fed the dogs and all this stuff, and so then they started at 8 o'clock in the morning, doing the same thing, putting thoughts in my head, and all this stuff. Okay, so they did that, from today, from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. And the cops, you would not believe it, the cops were all over the place today. They were all over the place today. I had 2 cops sitting back right by the house, visiting with each other, 2 cop cars, earlier today. And then I went to Menards because I thought I'm going to try to beef up my hat. I don't know what else to do. I'm getting desperate a little bit. I'm going to try to beef my hat up. When I talk about shielding, I don't get pain or anything. Mine's all mind control. It's all psychological, mind control. Alright, so I don't get hit in the arms or the legs, or, I rarely get microwaved to the head where it actually hurts, Mine is mind control. I'm in a mind control program, strictly mind control. I don't get physically tortured. So I want to clarify that, so when I talk about, shielding doesn't work, I'm talking about there's no way to block out remote neural monitoring, remote neural manipulation. That's what I try to block out. There's no way to do it. You can, I do agree, you can listen to music that you like. Will temporarily stop it, so that kind of redirects yourself a little bit, get your mind off it, get your mind on something else. You're listening to music, and maybe if you listen to music you like, even if it's rock music, music where you grew up on or whatever, it brings out memories. It brings out past memories, okay, which redirects yourself. So you could be listening to AC/DC or something, um, back when you were a kid or, 18, 19, 20 years old, cruising around with your friends. It'll bring out those memories. Oh, I remember where I was listening to this song and all this stuff. Okay, so that's good. That's good. It doesn't have to be pleasing music. It has to be pleasing to you. So it could be rock music. It could be any kind of music. As long as it's pleasing to you. You know, um, where it could bring out past memories, and you could override what they're trying to do to you. You know, that's what you need to do. Okay, so I kind of forgot where I was. So there's all kinds of cops out today. I went to Menards. Oh yeah, I was getting desperate, so I went to Menards and bought some aluminum tape, and I put a couple more layers of aluminum and copper mixed up together on my hat, just in case. I'm trying to dampen the attacks and all this stuff. If nothing else works, then I'll listen to music. Redirect myself, bring out those past memories. You know what I'm saying? Bring out those past memories of when you're hanging around your friends, when you're cruising around looking for girls, and you're listening to AC/DC, and you can bring those memories up. I know where I was listening to that song. You might be able to override their the thoughts they're putting into you. So so that's probably one way to dampen the attacks and maybe even beat these guys. Okay, doing that. I listened to color bars. I was trying all kinds of different things. It wasn't working. Binaural beats. I have an app on my phone where it has all kinds of white noise, rainfall, and white noise, and and people in the cafe and all. But it wasn't blocking them out. So I think I to be honest, I think you should listen to music that you grew up on, that's pleasing to you. Bring out memories, happy memories, happy memories. You might be able to override these guys a little bit. So they were doing that all day to me. From 8 in the morning until about 6. And there's all kinds of cops around today. All kinds of cops. I went to Menards to get that tape, aluminum tape, and there was a cop in there. I was coming home, and we've seen a couple more cops, and then the two that were visiting outside the house here. So they know when I'm getting hit. And I did contact someone in government last night. When I'm getting hit hard, I contact somebody in government. I'm grabbing someone's attention, which is good, because like tonight they were talking about the FBI on a call, and talking about the FBI blocked my email. I call their office, they won't answer. I leave a message, they won't call me back. They totally will not talk to me at all. So I'm contacting someone else in government, big people. So far they haven't blocked me, or anything. So that's a good sign there. And like I say, the cops were swarming today. They were out. I'm in a huge program, you guys. Lots of people involved. And these people like to do evil things to me. They really do. I don't know. I get it hard. When I get it hard. It's psychological. I don't get the pains. I don't get the external hits or anything like that. Mine's all mind control. It's all mind control. Psychological, brain manipulation. That's what mine is. So, when I was getting hit hard, they do a lot of psychological stuff, and I was getting Well, they took me down with pain. They hit my temples super hard. I couldn't take it. They were bringing me down to my knees. They were hitting me so hard. I had to call the police, you know. So I have gotten that in the past, but mine is mostly mind control, you know, and stuff. So manipulation, hypnosis, there's doing all kinds of stuff. I'm starting to prepare myself for those things that they're doing. They did some of this stuff in the psych ward. They'd put all kinds of, let's just say, bad thoughts in your head, and stuff, and and stuff. But so anyway, I just thought I'd do a little video and share. I gotta take the dog in. He's barking out there. But yeah, so I've been getting nailed today, and we were swarming with cops. Swarming with cops, man. I'm telling you. Everyone knows about my program. My family knows the chief of police. They know who I am and all this stuff. They know me. My ex-girlfriend's sister is a lawyer for the county. She was at my commitment hearing, and she was bawling her eyes out. I mean, her cheeks were all red. She was bawling her eyes out because she knew me, and she knew what I was going through, and stuff. It's all set up. They're all involved in my program, you guys. I mean, you have to be a little naive to think your doctors aren't involved, and they know you're a victim of this, or a survivor of this. They know what you're going through, whether you want to admit it or not. If you're a pretty big target, they know. The doctors know. They know. So don't fool yourself. They know what's going on. Medical COINTELPRO. That's what it is if you're a pretty big target and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I just thought I would share that a little bit. We have to make ourselves safe, you guys, and we have to do things to make ourselves safe, and stuff. Sometimes I think these guys, they got a couple guys that really like to hurt me. They like to hurt me big time. They like to torture the hell out of me and hurt me big time. I'm that close from going to the psych ward, and they leave it up to me. They totally leave it up to me. Because I know it's going to be a fake psych ward when I get there. They're not going to throw me in a real psych ward. It's going to be a fake psych ward, and they're going to be spending tons of money, So, and they punish me for that, so, but they leave it up to me. They leave it up to me, If I call for help, we know what's coming, And if I get locked up again, they might get locked up for 2 months this time, and they might figure out a way to take away my rights, or they might commit me again. Do they want that? I don't know. You got a couple guys that like to torture the hell out of me. I'm talking bad, you guys, where you can't take it. You cannot take it. I'm not weak-minded. I'm very, very strong-minded. It takes a lot. I have a high tolerance for pain. I've went through hell, So I'm not weak-minded, like, oh, they're just hitting me a little bit and I'm gonna call the cops. No, they're nailing me to where you can't take it, and I can't explain how that feels unless you get a lot of psychological torture, and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm sorry for rambling. So thank you for the comments, you guys. Somebody mentioned a grounding mat, sleep on a grounding mat. I haven't used my grounding mat in a while. Maybe I'll hook it up tonight and try that. Sleep, put my head on the grounding mat and all this stuff. I'm trying everything right now. I'm a little bit desperate and stuff, and and stuff. So, but there's people around. There's big people around. Big people around in my program watching what's going on. There's the guy at the laundromat. Brand new Chevy Silver. Brand new silver Chevy car with tinted windows, and uh, the guy was doing laundry supposedly. I think they bought that laundromat, to be honest with you, but he was over there doing laundry, and he gave me a couple looks. You know, he was wearing a mask, but he gave me a couple looks. You know, um, and stuff. I know people don't believe me when I say this, but I told you guys before. I think in my program, I think they have some people looking out for me. You know, hopefully, you know, they all know I'm being nailed. You know, and all this stuff. And there's big people out there watching. Big people out there watching what's going on. You know, and stuff. So it's a lot of big people out there today watching what's going on. You know, so anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. Um, so I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you later.